Hello, dear Dharma friends. The day is today. The moment is now, which is, of course, all there ever is. Because these are going more broadly, I'm Robert Beatty, or I am that which thinks of itself as Robert Beatty. And I'm on the west coast of the United States, Portland, Oregon. It is here a beautiful sunny morning. I'm going to just switch to my outdoor camera here for just a moment for those of you that are seeing. Early morning sun. No life in the trees right now, but the crows will be here soon and the squirrels. I have a reading this morning from Jeff Foster. He's a non-dual teacher who writes very beautifully, teaches wonderful stuff. It goes like this. The turbulence of healing. Healing from trauma, which I am defining here as chronically suppressed emotion, can sometimes feel like going through severe turbulence on a night flight. When your squished down grief, terror, shame, and rage decide to break through the ego's defenses and surge into conscious awareness, when you start to unfreeze and contact the raw and inconvenient truth of what's inside you, it can feel really disorienting, uncomfortable, can feel unsafe and unnatural, can feel like you've lost control, can feel like it will never end and you'll be stuck in darkness forever. But the turbulence is perfectly safe and normal and healthy, and it will pass, and your flight will arrive at its destination, and you will heal. In the midst of the turbulence of emotion, it's easy to get lost in thinking and fantasy, in fast forwarding the movie, leaving the present and imagining the future. This is too much. It's going to get worse. I'm going to die. Something's horribly wrong. I am broken. I need to get off this damn flight. But emotional turbulence is not a sign of your failure or brokenness. Just as actual turbulence on a flight is not a sign that you've gone off course or the pilot has lost control or the airplane is broken or the destination is now impossible to reach. Emotion is always safe, even if it sometimes feels unsafe in its intensity. The body can be trusted absolutely. Intensity is not inherently dangerous. Planes are built to withstand even the most extreme turbulence. And so you learn to breathe through the discomfort and to lean into the rawness of the moment. And this is how even the deepest of trauma is ultimately healed through love, through deep acceptance, through faith, through penetrating even our most profound discomfort with a loving awareness, through coming out of our minds, out of our futures, and into our present bodies. Trust the turbulence, my friend. It means that you're already soaring. Planes are built to withstand even the most extreme of turbulence. And so you learn to breathe through the discomfort and lean into the rawness of the moment. And this is how even the deepest of trauma is ultimately healed through love, through deep acceptance, through faith, through penetrating even our most profound discomfort with a loving awareness, through coming out of our minds, out of our futures, and into our present bodies. Trust the turbulence, friend. It means you're already soaring. Trust the turbulence, friend. It means you're already soaring. In the most mysterious of all things, you were born. Where did you come from? Who are you really? All we have is our experience. And the experience of this moment is a body sitting here. Actually, even that's not true. We don't experience a body, we experience sensations. And so let us come out of the delusional world of the mind. Let's be here in the tingling, vibrating aliveness of now. As the Buddha recommended so long ago, why not come home to the sensations of the body that sits here? And notice that it breathes in and breathes out. It's so simple. It's so utterly simple. Be awake, be here. And each breath has a beginning, a rising to fullness, a decline, and a vanishing. One of the characteristics of mindfulness is that it contains no violence, no coercion. Violence and coercion are as ineffective inside as they are in the outer world. So we sit here with a loving, curious awareness. Mm. There is blessedly no way to do this wrong. If the mind is falling asleep and full of sloth and torpor, that's okay. You're probably tired. If it's restless and agitated and trying to sort out some problem, that's what minds do. If it's dissatisfied and wanting something, that's also what minds do. If it's disliking, minds do that too. If it's confused and doubting, minds do that too. But you are not the mind. The contents of mind are conditioned. They're not even really personal. So please come home to here and now. It is truly so simple. And fortunately, your intention to wake up isn't the only thing that's working here. There is an indescribable mystery from within that wants to wake up, for which you are the vehicle. And so I'm going to go quiet now. Please, ever so gently, come home to the actual experience of the body that sits here. And ever so gently awaken to all the varieties of wandering mind. There's a favorite song by the Avett Brothers that ends with this chorus: I have no enemies. I have no enemies. I have no enemies. I have no enemies. There is a very common misunderstanding, which sometimes people hold even years, decades into their practice. And that is that the goal is to control the mind. And that makes concentration the deity. A much more skillful and wise aspiration is to come to that inner place where, in the words of Ajahn Chah, the great Thai master, one great Thai master of the last century, come to that place in which there is room for everything. That's actually Ajahn Sumedho said that. Love means there's room for everything. And Ajahn Chah said, this moment is like this. Anytime you want to bring your practice into perfect balance, this moment is exactly like this. Being present for the beginning, the arising to fullness, the decline, and the passing away of this breath and ultimately everything. Hmm. Let's abandon the thought that the Buddha was a man who lived 2,600 years ago. It does appear that there was someone named Siddhartha Gautama who woke up, and that what he learned has been passed down generation to generation. Something like 115 generations, not so long in planetary terms. He taught the Dharma, the way things are. And very central among his teachings was the truth of anicca, impermanence. And everything about the teachings point to the direct experience of true anicca and to the freedom that comes from that, to realizing truly, in fact, nothing lasts. This is a poem about that. It's a poem by Tony Taccone. Please let it just flow through you. This then is what we are given. It's called the time of our lives. This then is what we are given. 10 or 20,000 days wherein we watch a billion leaves born and blush, fall, turn to earth, to silt, to ash so soft it will bear no name. From this black dust we make our things, clothes, shelter, jewelry, fiction, stories in which we seek conclusion, our highest and most dangerous invention. For this culling of days, this harvest of dust gathers meaning only by our watching, by our being, our sensation of what is forever being given, that our bodies are really only leaves seeking light, loved at last by the wind. This then is what we're given. 10 or 20,000 days wherein we watch a billion leaves born, then blush, fall, turn to earth, to silt, to ash so soft it will not bear a name. From this black dust we make our things, clothes, shelter, jewelry, fiction. Stories in which we seek conclusion, our highest and most dangerous invention. For this culling of days, this harvest of dust gathers meaning only by our watching and our being, our sensation of what is forever being given, that our bodies are really only leaves seeking light, loved at last by the wind. Please embody this next breath. Really love it. Embrace it. It is the gift of your life. And your life is the gift you give others. Your love, your kindness. And all the relationships you're in and have been in are about waking up, helping each other wake up, illuminating the places we are so deeply ignorant and unconscious. Do we dare to truly be alive in this moment, to love this moment, to embrace this moment? And notice if the mind goes off into thinking, because it will any number of times. Gradually, we awaken, we realize it becomes clear that the fantasies of the wandering mind are simply not true. They're not real, they're phantoms in air. What's true is this sitting body here now. Also, the vast galaxies of sensations, the tingling and vibrating in the feet and the legs and the arms, in the face. Notice the discomforts in this body and the pleasures. We are here in this body on the earth for a short time. Everything that is created disappears. This is a very shortcut to remembering that our highest purpose is to love each other. Nothing that we amass, power, money, various kinds of temporary control, are really our property. There's nothing that's our property except maybe our karma, our actions. And please now, as we approach the end of our time together, why not conjure up the great loving kindness mantra? I love you with your name at the end. I love you with your name as a small child, if you liked that. It might be words. It might just be a feeling or an intention. I love you. Mm. And recognizing that we are but a tiny speck of the mystery of life. Let us dedicate the merits of our practice today to all beings, to all that lives, to our brothers and sisters and siblings, and to those who fly in the air and those who burrow in the ground, and those who swim in the oceans and those who run on hooves, to those who hop and those who slither, to those who are dying today and those who are being born. May all beings share in the merits of our practice.